Another day, another Pokemon pump and dump scheme in the books. Today we're talking about the Gold Star Greninja and the absolute shenanigans that have occurred between this card getting pumped back in June and the subsequent dump that has been occurring this past month, especially the last couple of weeks here in August. For those of you that were unaware, the Gold Star Greninja was the beginning of the pump and dump of the 25th anniversary celebrations era of Pokemon, where people were doing a organized buyout of this card. And I think that's important for people to remember. When people see cards like this starting to rocket to the moon, a lot of people get this feeling of FOMO. And this is what is going to crush a lot of new collectors and people who have no experience in this space, because when you see the card jumping up in price, it's too late. You've missed the bus. There are coordinated Discord groups that have long and drawn out conversations about how they are going to deploy their next scheme and whatever next card is the best one and most poised to make money off of, you know? And if you're not in those groups, then you're not in the know, and you're not going to be able to make money off of this unless you are able to witness it in real time. So as we are looking at the aftermath of this most recent pump and dump scheme, the Gold Star Greninja was selling for like $2,000, which is an insane amount back in like late June. You know, it was not that good of a card, but it just didn't have the organic value and demand behind it that would necessitate that it cost $2,000 in a PSA 10. Now, as of August 1st, these cards is barely breaking $400 in a PSA 10, and I can only imagine the number of people who bought into this scheme and have subsequently lost potentially thousands of dollars, you know, in value of the card that they may currently be holding, or in actual real dollars as they tried to fire sell these cards off on the way down. Anyway, I would just encourage people to be careful when you're out there buying cards, especially if you're in this hobby for the sole purpose of making money. You know, you really need to be on top of the ball and really on the game. And honestly, you need to be in these Discord groups if you're not already, if you're going to actually make money off this shit. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.